July 15th, the restoration of the Aksumite dynasty. In the highlands of Tigray, beneath the ancient skies of Aksum, lies a truth long buried and a legacy nearly erased. For over 1,000 years, the crown of Aksum, the sacred seat of Africa's oldest Christian empire, was stolen. Torn from the soil of its birth and plunged into centuries of exile. In the 12th century, a faction led by Abba Tekle Haimanot of Shewa twisted faith into politics. They enthroned Yakuno Amlak under the false banner of restoring the Solomonic dynasty. But this was no restoration. It was a religious coup, a theft of divine authority, and a declaration of war against the legacy of Aksum. The true kings of Lasta, direct descendants of the Aksumite line, were erased from the story. Their ancestor, Mesobewerki, daughter of King Dil Naod, Aksum's last monarch, and wife to Merha Tekle Haimanot, was sidelined in history's greatest betrayal. For 727 years, the Aksumite crown wandered in exile, dragged south into the shadows of Shewa. But in 1864 AD, the throne returned home. Led by Kasa Murcha, crowned as Emperor Johannes IV, Tigray reclaimed its divine crown. The ancient spirit of Aksum was resurrected. Johannes did not ascend as a king. He rose as the redeemer of a stolen legacy. From Dogali to Sahatit, from Kufit to Gura, he stood, undaunted, against foreign invasions, Italy, Britain, Ottoman-backed Egyptians, and the modest Caliphate of Sudan. By his side, warriors like General Alula Abanega carved victory from betrayal. But the emperor's greatest wound came not from the enemy, but from within. In 1889, at Matema, Johannes fell, shot in the back. Betrayed by Menelik II and abandoned by much of Ethiopia, he died defending a country that would later erase his name. Yet in his death, two unshakable truths remain. First, Tigray is the cradle of Hamitic African civilization, the first to resist the colonial scramble for Africa, and the eternal flame of black dignity. Second, the betrayal, genocide, and suppression of the Tigrayan people is not new. It is the extension of a centuries-old expansionist project, one that still bleeds today. Today, as we mark July 15th, the day the crown returned, we honor not only a king, but a civilization. We raise the banner of the Aksumite spirit and declare, Tigray is the home of all Hamitic Africans. From Aksum, the city where all things began, we will rise again. One people, one truth, one destiny.